Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to the Grantham Pub Underground. I got a cool show for you today. What I'm going to do is when Lisa and I go places and, whether we're going out to eat or stopping for a drink or hanging out with friends, if they have a drink menu, I take a picture of it. I have a phone and I actually just moved to my computer. Tons of drink menu pictures on my computer. I collect them from everywhere we go, locally, out of town, out of state, out of the country. And what I thought I'd do today, and probably as we go along here, every once in a while, I'll do a show where we make drinks from local, or not even local, restaurants or bars that I've been to, Lisa and I have been to, we've been with friends. And I think it'll be kind of fun, and we'll see what happens. Now, the only thing, when you take a picture of these menus, a lot of times, well, they tell you what's in it, but they don't give you the proportion. So I've kind of had to figure out what I think will work, and we'll see how it goes. Now, right off the bat, the first one is a drink called a COCOBERRY punch. And this was from a drink menu at a place called the Mail Pouch. Lisa and I went to visit our good friends, Brenda and Brian, and they live in Northwest Ohio. And we went out one afternoon and we went to this place. It's a really cool place. They have a bar that has rope swings for seats. It's not regular bar seats. It's really cool. And this was on their menu. I didn't have it at the time, but I'm going to have it today. And what it is on the menu, it just calls for, and I'll show you the picture of it. It just calls for strawberry puree, gin, and coconut water. How much of each? Who knows? So this is what we're going to do. So I don't have any strawberry puree, but I have some strawberries. These are just frozen strawberries that I defrosted. You can use fresh strawberries. You can use strawberry puree if you have it. And even if you don't have that, what you could use, which would work fine, give it a little extra sweetness, is how about some strawberry preserves? That would be really cool. I think that would taste really good. So all I'm going to do is make my own strawberry puree. These are just regular frozen strawberries, not in syrup, just plain old strawberries. Mash them up. There, instant strawberry puree. Let me set this to the side. I don't have anything to set it on, so I'll just set it on this piece of paper. Next, some gin. How much gin? It didn't say. So I'm going to say 2 ounces of gin. This is either, I always forget what these measurements are. What is this one? This is 1.25 ounces. That's a weird measurement. And this one is 1.25 ounces, so 1/2 ounce, 1/4 ounce and something. So I'm going to do probably another half of that. I'll give this, so that's roughly 2 ounces. And I'm going to shake it up. What I'm going to do, and then coconut water. I'm just going to put a little in for now. And coconut water, as we all know, it's very good for you, very hydrating. It's got a lot of, I don't know if, does coconut water have electrolytes in it? All I know is coconut water is good for you. So this is practically a health drink. You don't got to go crazy. And I'm just going to pour it all in there all at once. Could probably be in a little bit taller glass, but that's all right. A little more coconut. You could garnish that with strawberry, which I'm going to do. We need a straw. How about a nice blue straw? Blue and red go together. And that's the first one from the Mail Pouch in I don't know if it's exactly in, but around Ottawa, Ohio. home to our friends Brendan and Brian. Cheers. That's the first one. Next, this is a local one. This is a place around us called Smilers, and it is called a tropical storm. Now, again, I don't know what's in it. It just has the picture on the menu. So we're going to see. It starts with coconut rum. I'm going to put, again, I always forget what these are, 1.5 ounces of coconut rum. This is very fruity. They've got different fruit flavors in it. 1.5 ounces of mango vodka. And then some pineapple juice. I'm going to say probably this is a 6-ounce can. I probably put maybe 2 ounces of that. And then, how's this for cool? Ginger beer. You top it off with ginger beer. This is either going to be really good or really weird. You could garnish it with a pineapple if you have one. I actually have one upstairs. I forgot to bring it down. I'm going to put a big yellow straw in here because that's what it seems like it should call for. And from my hometown area, a tropical storm. These are going to be, I think these are going to be good. I'm looking forward to what we're going to do here in a little bit. Next and finally, from this, and even like your big high class, from the Sheraton Hotel in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I was there. This is probably from, I'm not sure the year. I was there, and this is called a Kentucky Peach. I didn't even show you. You know what they're all called because it says it right there on Ye Olde Jest sign, which I forgot to mentioned earlier. So in this drink, as you can imagine, well, here's the thing. I don't know why they call it a Kentucky Peach, because if it was going to be Kentucky, I would think it would have had bourbon in it. This does not have bourbon in it, strangely enough. So here we go. It just says these things and I'm just guessing on proportions. So peach vodka. And we actually, how fortuitous, we actually just got this peach vodka. It was on the clearance rack at our local liquor store. And since I like all things peach, I'd say, yeah, we're going to get it. And then half as much peach schnapps. And I didn't want to put a lot of peach schnapps in because I think peach schnapps is very peachy and can be overpowering. And then some sweet tea vodka. This is our favorite sweet tea vodka. If you never saw that video, we tested all the sweet tea vodkas. And this one, Deep Eddy, turned out to be the best. Some of that. And then what would a Kentucky tea drink be without some tea? And I'll put it all in. About that much. That was probably 4 ounces. And then some lemon. Yeah, screw it. And I will top it off with ice. Whoop. You knew that was going to happen. My superpower. And then if you happen to have a lemon wheel floating around, if it's the height of summer, and this I'm sure would be a great summertime drink, you could put a nice juicy piece of peach would be great in there. And that, friends, is a Kentucky Peach from the Sheraton Hotel in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So I got to tell you, if this is your first time here, this is really the time that you want to think about subscribing, because coming up, big news on the GPU home front. And spoiler alert, it's actually a crossover between GPU and my other channel, Homecraft Chronicles, where I do my DIY, home improvement, all that stuff. So you don't want to miss it. That'll probably be the show episode right after this one. I have some big news to tell you. That being said, if you are not a subscriber to the Grantham Pub Underground, guys, you got to do it. Great, awesome local neighborhood bar, restaurant drinks, taste tests, good times, hanging out with family and friends. We get Lisa's here, Jess is here, Frankie's here. Even my brother Tim is here from time to time. Great video with my brother Tim. And actually, he's going to play an important part in that big video I got coming up. So, very exciting. Subscribe, and when you do subscribe, you don't want to miss what I'm going to tell you. So make sure you bang on that bell. They will tell you when it's ready to go, and you can check it out and see what's going to be happening around here. Big time, fun, exciting. We can't wait. So that being said, it is time to see what we got here. So without further ado, ready? Drink. What shall we drink first? I'm saving this for last because you know me and tea and whatnot. This one, this is my most trepidatious because as much as I like strawberries and coconut, not super big gin guy. So let's see what we got here. Cheers. This is what I would tell you. And if you are using strawberry puree, or you're making your own strawberries, or you're using frozen strawberries and mashing them up, I think you might want to get the strawberries in syrup or sugar your strawberries a little bit. Because coconut water is not sweet. It has no, coconut water is just that. You crack open a coconut, and this is the guts from a coconut. This is not sweet. The strawberries I used were just frozen strawberries, not sugared strawberries. So they're not sweet other than the fruit of the sugar sweetness of the strawberries. And gin is very, I mean, I don't really taste gin. Gin is very, Gin is very herbal, almost medicinal to me. I mean, it doesn't taste like a gin. I mean, if this was real ginny, I wouldn't like it. Good drink. I think when I give you the recipe in the description, so look down here, it's going to have some sort of sweetener element to it, which I think will make it a little better. So next, this one kind of looks like a highlighter. What the hell? I guess the pineapple did it. Or the reaction between the pineapple and the ginger beer makes it look like a highlighter. From Smiler's in my home area. So here we go. Cheers, part 2. Wow. First thing, I get the coconut and I get the ginger right away. Coconut and ginger is say that 4 times fast. Coconut and ginger is surprisingly a delightful combination. And then coming in from underneath, you get the sweetness of the pineapple and just the fruitiness of that mango vodka. This one's a winner. Wow. The boss is going to like that one. But another important thing, because it's the ginger beer. Now this is going to change depending on the ginger beer you use. I use Fever Tree. That's the one I like the best. We tried 4 or 5 or 6, I think even, of different ginger beers. Fever Tree is the most gingery. So that's why I'm getting the pronounced ginger beer flavor. So if you want to know which ginger beer to take, to try, to use, look right here. But don't click this until we're done. This is important that you see this one too. So, the Kentucky Peach. This one I anticipate being sweeter because of the sweet tea vodka. The Deep Eddy is sweet tea vodka. It just doesn't taste like vodka with tea flavor. It's sweeter, so that's why it's good. Plus the peach schnapps is really sweet. Peach vodka is not really sweet. The tea, if you use sweetened tea, obviously, or unsweetened, that's going to affect it. I did not use lemon juice. I used lemonade. So that's going to affect it. But I think this is going to be real good. If you like peach iced tea, I'm guessing this is going to be good. And I was correct. This is really good, really peachy. My tea, full disclosure, was not real strong. It was actually the tea I had earlier today, my iced tea, it was probably diluted from the ice. So if you want to make some of these, just make some good strong tea. You'll get I'm getting basically all peach right now because my tea wasn't that strong, but it's good. Wow. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 winners of my restaurants, bars that I've been to, enjoyed hanging out at, have really nice drink menus. So do you do that? Do you go to places and take pictures of menus and ask bartenders how to make things and, oh, what's there? Talk to your bartenders. Bartenders are cool people. Case in point. And see what they have. They're a wealth of information if you want to learn how to make something. Or, I mean, as long as they're not slammed behind the bar, it's a Friday night at 8 o'clock, they're in the middle of the dinner rush and they got tickets coming out of the woodwork, they might not have as much time to talk to you. But if you're there like on a Saturday afternoon or, a Tuesday evening, talk to your bartender, see what they have to offer you. They're great people. So that's it. Drinks from your local establishments. Do you like this kind of stuff? Do you want to see more of it? Let me know. I think it's kind of cool. I got a ton of them. I got so many of them, it's not even funny. So that being said, I'm going to get out of here. It's that time. So go to your local place. Hang out. Have a good time and see what they're serving and see what you might like to try to make at home and make it your own. You're going to have to figure out the proportions, but it's not that hard. Experiment with it and see how it goes. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks for stopping by. If you like this kind of stuff, you want to help us out, you can always leave us a tip. There's a link in the description, but obviously you do not have to. The most important thing is that you come and see us each time we have something new to share with you, and it's a good time. So until I see you the next time right here at the Grand Theft Pub Underground, cheers. Here's to you, and I'll save a seat at the bar for you.